Hello everyone! Today we are going to create paper planets. To start, we need newspaper and tape. Let's use a single sheet of paper. If we use a double, it's going to be difficult to fold. So let's open the page. We start by crumpling the paper, opening our hand the most possible. Then grabbing all the paper that you can each time. Remember, we are trying to make a planet, so we want to make a ball. Use your two hands. Bring everything towards the inside, crumple and crumple with a lot of strength on your hands. Try to put all the piece of paper between your two hands. Then open your hands and let it go. See how it unfolds when you open. That's why we need to add some tape, so we can wrap it around to hold the ball shape that we just created. Add the pieces of tape little by little in different directions. Grab the ball with one hand and add tension to the tape with the other one. If you see, I'm using all my fingers. With some of them, I create pressure, and with the rest, I tape. And the first planet is ready. Let's say this can be the Earth or the Moon. For my second planet, I chose a colorful piece of newspaper, and I am starting from the center of the page, as you can see, crumbling strongly from the center and bringing the edges of the paper towards the inside between my two hands. This is helping to make the ball easier, as you can see. I will add some tape. This time I will use masking tape just to test if it's different. And with a single piece, my ball kind of holds together. So I keep pressing, adding pressure and pressure before adding more tape. I add the tape to the parts of my ball that need some holding. So I search for those parts to add more pressure or more tape. I have two balls now. The first one still needs some tape. Even though I already used a lot, it seems I didn't add enough pressure when I was forming it. So now I know when I make these planets, I need to add a lot of pressure to them. But both are fun to play with. I will continue now with the construction of my mobile. I need about 4 feet of yarn. So you will need help of your parents to measure this and cut pieces to hang the planets. Let's put the first planet on top of the yarn and make a knot. Adding some pressure to the ball and a double knot to make it secure. And that's it. I can hang it now. Now with my second ball, the one I created with tape, I'm going to show you how to add the yarn without using a knot. So in this case you will put the ball on top of the yarn and wrap the ball around with a little bit of the yarn and add some tape to hold the yarn. I will add some more tape on the edge of the yarn and continue wrapping the ball like if I were making a belt. And I will add a final piece to hold the tip of the yarn and the complete circle around the ball. I am testing if this attachment is enough to hold the ball when I hang it. And I better wrap around the ball once more to make the attachment stronger. I'm adding just a piece of tape in the same place where I added before, and another piece of tape at the bottom, so I hold my strings better. I'm testing again, hanging the ball, and I think it will be a good idea if I cross the string in the other direction. So let's do that. In the other direction, forming an X. And use tape to hold this new belt. And the second ball is ready to hang. You can use a piece of wood from your backyard. I'm going to make a loop with the string around the wood. Then I'm going to make 2 knots to hold it secure. And for my other ball, the one that I use a lot of tape with, I'm also going to create an attachment with tape. So I put the string around the stick and add my first piece of tape. Then after, I wrap around a couple of times, then add tape to hold that. Wrapping around the stick with the tape, covering all the string. So if you don't know how to make knots yet, that is not a problem. You can use the tape to create your planets and your attachments to the stick. You can also practice tying knots in the making of this project. I repeated this process again, attaching other stick with tape, cover the attachment with some yarn, but this time, instead of planets, I added a couple of rockets. Then I created a Space Team Mobile. Good luck making your planets, and remember, you can paint them with different colors and give them the name that you want. You can make the moon and the earth, or you can imagine new planets.